What if you never had to do the boring work again? What if there was someone always awake, always working, never asking for a raise, who could write your content, handle your emails, research your market, and build your income while you slept? I know that sounds like a sales pitch, so I decided to test it for real. I hired AI as my full-time employee, not to play with it, not to write a few captions and call it a day. I gave it real tasks, real clients, real deadlines, for 30 days straight, and I tracked every single dollar it helped me earn. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what AI can actually do for your income, what it completely failed at, and whether this is something you can do starting this week. Let's go. Quick disclaimer before we start. This is not a fantasy video. I'm not going to tell you AI replaced me completely, or that I made $1 million doing nothing, because that would be a lie. What I will show you is something more valuable than that. The truth, the real numbers, the real failures, the real breakthroughs. Think of AI like a new employee who just started. They're incredibly fast. They work 24 hours a day. They never complain. They never ghost you. But they need clear instructions. They need someone to guide them. And they need a human to review the work before it goes out. That's the frame for this experiment. I was the boss. AI was the employee. Here's what happened. Week 1 was humbling. I thought I knew how to use AI. I was wrong. My first prompts were terrible. I typed something like, write me a caption for a clothing brand. And I get, elevate your style with our latest collection. Shop now. Generic. Boring. Something you've seen 1,000 times. So I spent the first week doing something most people skip. I learned how to communicate with AI. Think of it like managing a real employee. If you give vague instructions, you get vague results. If you give clear, specific, detailed instructions, everything changes. Here's the exact shift that made everything better. Before, write a caption for a clothing brand. After, write an Instagram caption for a women's streetwear brand, targeting 18 to 25-year-olds in New York. Tone, confident and bold. Include a call to action. Max 3 lines. No hashtags. Same tool. Completely different output. By the end of week 1, I had landed 2 clients from outreach. The AI helped me create sample content that looked professional enough to close real deals. Week 1 earnings, $180. 2 clients' content packages. Key lesson, week 1. Prompt quality is everything. Treat AI like a talented new hire. Give context, tone, audience, goal, and format. The output will surprise you. Week 2 was about speed. I realized something important. The money in this model doesn't come from doing more work. It comes from doing the same work faster and better. So I built a system. I called it the 3-layer method. Layer 1, research layer. Before I touch AI, I spend 10 minutes understanding the client's brand, their audience, their competitors, and goals. I feed everything into AI with a structured prompt. I don't just ask for content. I ask for 5 variations. Pick the best one. Then ask AI to improve it twice. Layer 3, human layer. I edit the output. I add personality. I make it sound like a real person wrote it because the client is a real person. This 3-step system cut my production time in half. Content that used to take me 3 hours took 90 minutes. I could handle more clients, deliver faster, charge more. I also expanded the services I offered. Week 1 was just captions. Week 2 I added short-form video scripts for Reels and TikTok, email newsletter content, LinkedIn posts for business owners. More services, more value, more money. Week 2 earnings, $420. Key lesson, week 2. AI without a system is just a toy. AI with a repeatable system is a business. Build the system first, then scale it. Week 3 is where things got interesting, because I stopped thinking like a freelancer and started thinking like a business owner. The shift was this. Instead of selling one-off content pieces, I started selling monthly retainers. The pitch was simple. Instead of paying me $50 for a caption, pay me $300 a month. 420 posts for video scripts and 2 email newsletters. I handle everything. You focus on running your business. 2 clients upgraded immediately. One new client sign on at the $300 tier from day one. Suddenly, I had predictable, recurring income. I also had a near disaster in week 3. One client said the AI-generated content sounded robotic. They weren't wrong. I had gotten lazy with my editing. I was publishing content that was 80% AI and 20% me. The client could tell, and it almost cost me the relationship. I fixed it, made the editing more thorough, added more of the brand's actual voice. They stayed, but the lesson was real. AI content without human polish gets caught. Every time. Week 3 earnings, $780. Si client 3 retenez. Key lesson, week 3. Retainers beat one-off work every time. And never get so comfortable with AI that you stop editing. The human layer is what clients are actually paying for. Week 4 felt completely different from week 1. I wasn't hustling to find clients anymore. I had a wait list. 2 things caused this. First, referrals. Happy clients tell other business owners. One fitness client sent me 2 restaurant owners. One restaurant owner introduced me to a boutique hotel. Second, I posted about what I was doing. Not to brag, just honestly. Here's how I use AI to help businesses create content. Here are real examples that attracted inbound leads. People came to me. In week 4, I also tested 2 new AI-powered income streams. Stream 1, AI-powered SEO blog writing. Used AI to write long-form blog posts for a small e-commerce brand. They needed 4 posts a month for $100 per month. Took me about 5 hours total with editing. Stream 2, AI-generated product descriptions. A Shopify store owner needed 60 product descriptions rewritten. Used AI to create them all in one afternoon. Charged $180 flat. Done in 3 hours. By the end of week 4, I had 9 active clients. Multiple income streams. A system that worked even when I wasn't actively working. Week 4 earnings, $1,140. 9 clients, 3 income streams. Let me give you the full, honest breakdown. Week 1, $180, 2 client. Week 2, $420 for client. Week 3, $780, 6 client. Week 4, $1,140, 9 client. Total in 30 days, $2,520. Starting from zero. No existing audience. No ad spend. But here's what matters more than the number. By month 2, this doesn't start at 0 again. It starts with 9 clients already paying. It compounds. Now let me be honest about where AI let me down. Failure 1, sales conversations. I tried using AI to handle client communication. Draft emails, respond to questions. It sounded formal, cold, and robotic. Clients could tell it wasn't me. I stopped doing this immediately. Failure 2, creative strategy. AI can write a post. It cannot tell you why a brand needs to pivot its messaging or what emotional angle will connect with a specific audience. That strategic thinking is human work. Failure 3, building real relationships. Clients don't stay because of the content. They stay because they trust you. AI can't replicate that. The relationship is the real product. Failure 4, handling upset clients. When that client complained about robotic content, no AI in the world could have handled that conversation. I had to show up, listen, and fix it personally. The lesson from all 4 failures. AI handles the work. Humans handle the relationships. Lesson 1. The prompt is the skill. AI is a tool. But knowing how to talk to it, that's the skill. The market will pay for. Develop it. It's more valuable than most people realize. Lesson 2. Speed is the product. Clients don't just want good content. They want it fast. AI lets you deliver in 24 hours what used to take a week. That speed alone justifies your fee. Lesson 3. You're not selling AI. You're selling results. Most clients don't care how you make the content. They care that it gets them results. Lead with outcomes, not tools. Lesson 4. Retainers beat projects. One client on a $300 per month retainer is worth more than 10 one-off $30 jobs. Build recurring revenue from day 1. Lesson 5. The human layer is the moat. Anyone can use AI. Not everyone can use it well, edit it. Smartly understand a client's voice and deliver something that feels real. That gap is your competitive advantage. Don't give it up. 30 days ago, I had a question. Can AI actually make you money? For real? The answer is yes, but not in the way the internet makes it sound. It's not passive. It's not effortless. It's not magic. It's a tool, maybe the most powerful tool ever built, for a solo creator or freelancer. But tools don't work without someone skilled enough to use them. That someone is you. You don't need a following. You don't need money to start. You don't need to be technical. You need a system. You need consistency. And you need to actually start. I started with nothing. 30 days later, $2,520, 9 clients, and a business that keeps growing. The only difference between me and someone who never tries? I started. If you want the exact prompts I use to land every single one of those 9 clients, I'm putting them in my next video. Subscribe so you don't miss it. And drop a comment below. What would you use AI to do first? Content creation? Freelancing? Building a product? Tell me below. I'm reading every single comment. And your answer might become my next experiment. See you in the next one.